I hope he's not about to do the explosion attack, because I have left a few of them here injured. That's risky, actually. I should... Let's see, you're gonna go. Then old man gets a go. Then if you're dead, you go. You're injured, and you're injured. I need all of them dead. Old man can take care of both of these. Barely, but he can. Which means that thing needs to go. Alright, Ollie, you heard it, but try to be within range of that old man, so that he will commend you for this. You all saw it, we all saw it. Pig sticker sticks another pig. Oh. Not as planned. However, sometimes you've just gotta be really old. Tootium! The leader is left to shovel the snow, whilst everyone else murders the dredge. It's almost poetic. Oh, wow. Can't get too close to old man and other old man. They're both diseased, which is a damn shame, but what you gonna do? Let's at least stay away from everybody else. Alright, Ollie the axe thrower. Don't be adjacent to him, because that's only going to cause pain, but be close enough so that he can tell the tale. 1, 2... Ooh. Well, that's fine, because I don't mind a pig stickler getting to stick a pig. Get down. Oh. I should have cleaned those rocks. Is this my prize for playing well? Doesn't feel like much of a prize. And now you've gone and spread the disease. God, they're all fresh. And you are in bad, bad shape. We're all in pretty bad shape, actually. He's just... The leader's still trying to tell everybody we've got to clear this stuff. But nobody will listen, will they? Okay, this is far from good. People are not fresh for this fight. Old man's about to buy it, there's no changing that. At least I have a lot of willpower on my side, thanks to the tales of the old man, but, that's -1 old man. What, are you not going to tell that tale? And again, I could spread this disease if I'm not careful. Should probably get away from these guys for a bit, and let's try to remove you a bit from the equation. Uh-oh. Alright, Ollie, your axe throwing has yet to truly let us down. Give us the axe storm. The real axe storm. Oh. Well, that was a 10% chance for a guff, and we guffed. Remind me, do you know Impale? You do. That would be super effective against a slinger. Which of these are slingers? Grunt, grunt, grunt. The slingers are all in the corners. He's kind of pinned in there, which isn't too bad. Because he'll probably do his big attack and remove those guys' armor as well. Or he'll move over here and take you on. Either way, yeah. We need to get chipping away at all the armor around here. No, what I should be doing is focusing fire on people who do have low armor. Which is him. I don't want to go here. The alternative is to really leg it and go there. That could be even worse. I'll take the risk. At least it spreads a bit. Ooh, old... He's still digging freaking snow. He hates it. Okay, old man, there's not a lot you've got left that you can really do here, but hold out for us all, will you? I can't exert enough to kill you, sadly. I can only exert by 2, which isn't enough to slaughter anything here. And I'm about to lose my infinite source of willpower, especially if you cane him. If I hit you, I'll break armor along the way, which might be cool. Look at it ripple. Bye, old man. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, we lost his turn as well because he was diseased. Would have been better if he'd just died, which is a terrible thing to say, but true. You're actually penned in there. It's fine that you stay around like that, which means we need to focus fire on other low-armored individuals. But if I clear you, you're free to pass, which is not good. Which means I need to work on others. That would be you, then. They're all low armor, but not low health, which is bad. That guy's about to go, though. Why don't I just stop him from being a nuisance? Uh-oh, he freed up the way for the big guy anyway. Now I'm really gonna wish I'd just stuck him, and now I should probably stick him. Alright, I have just the tool for this. Knockback of 1 tile? That's a shame, but oh well. This is getting Guy hairy. Alright, fortunately he doesn't have a lot of health left. Now... grant yourself and all adjacent allies +1 will when killing. Unfortunately I can't be next to you because you are diseased. So I need to focus fire on people with low armor, turns that are soon. It's a bit exerting to go there, but I don't want to spread disease, so let's go and tenderize you up. That means you get a turn, unfortunately, but... Oh, no, because I can't kill you with this. But I will maim. Nothing wrong with maiming. I don't have a lot of units left, do I? No, Back is just hiding somewhere. Right, Ollie's still got it in him. But a lot of our targets still have high defense. You're going soon, and you have high defense and high attack. I'm gonna have to de-defense you, and then... Well, that works. Right, that guy absolutely can't get that free attack in. I think I'll kick him away with an impale. I have the ability. That way when he comes to get us, he's only going to kill himself. But he only goes back one tile, that's a damn shame. But still, get! This guy is still just wondering what the hell's everyone doing. We're meant to clear the snow. You got it, boss. I believe in you. Nice diversion. Right, that one still gets a go, and I can't really reduce you far enough. Your turn is soon, then it's yours. Right. Don't like it, but... Yours is ages away, let's just take you down. Oh man, I'm gonna miss that guy. We have sizable problems here. Two of these guys are still really powerful. We are not truly powerful. I think the best I can do is try to really mince you with damage and have some help come in. Let's reduce this as much as we can. And then hope that you get a turn in before they do. Ooh, it's getting risky biscuits here. You got it, boss. Really risky biscuits. Oh no! Wow. That was phenomenal. There, now we can just rip them apart. What? How is he managing this? He should not be able to divert that much. Okay, we have still got that 8-hitter. But 8-hitter goes after you. I just have to hope that the others move in such a way that you can get to it. So I'll have you over here, and I will have you break that. Well, break a bit of it at least. That won't work. Oh well. Go for it, boss. You get damn good at this. Okay, sadly they get a turn in, which could spell, well, disaster for us, but let's just do what we can do right now, which is this. Oof. How does he manage? Let's go for the pillage. Oh dear. What do I care more about? A bit of renown or your well-being? Well, he's been knocked down before. Is there any more snow that I need to clear that I've missed? I don't know if this is the end of it, so let's see what happens when this is knocked down. Could be that we then have to clear them all out. The caravan can get through, move. Oh. What? Okay, fair enough. There was a lot of injuries there, mostly down to my hubris, but think of all the dredge bodies. I know I will. And the dynamic duo are the two that live on. Not too shabby. It's probably a bad idea to camp and rest, even though everybody's so injured. We did have this night. You can almost make out the old ford in the distance, but there's open land between you and it. Oddly, the dredge seem to have fallen away. Some ravens begin slowing, tripping over their own feet with exhaustion. Krumer, the old Varl war leader, speaks up. This reminds me of the ambush I sprung on Talon, the craziest chieftain of man I ever fought. His fighters were all strung out and tired like us. One small trick would have ruined our ambush, but lucky for us they never figured it out. I'm not risking more fighters on one of your death wishes. Nope, what are you getting at, old man? Bah, never mind the details. Let me take some fighters and handle the situation. This is raising all kinds of red flags for old man. But he hasn't failed me before. Oh, Krumer. If it were anybody else, you'd get jack all. But you get what you want. Don't make me regret this. You're too young to have regrets, Krumer says. I've only had 2 in my life. One was sleeping too close to the fire in a great hall after eating eggs for 12 days straight. I'll tell you the second another time. You better come back, Krumer. Oh, I miss him already.
Places to make a final stand. I bring us to the old fort. A human bridge that should have crumbled 100 years ago.
Shield wall, you say, or you think you say. Fatigue hinders your every thought. No one forms up as a large group of humans approach from the buildings near the old fort. A small, stout man leads them. Mercenaries, you don't look worth a damn, let alone coin. You reach for your axes, but a few spearmen make it clear that you shouldn't. Easy. The last thing we need is to spill each other's blood before that dark wall or the dredge get their chance. Dredge, the word echoes in your head. They don't know what they're doing. The man makes a face, and even Volka lifts her head. Well, we're charged with keeping this route open for the clans that went to Arbarang, so we know we're going to be killing as many of those dredge as we can. Threats and commands come to mind, but never make it out of your mouth. The march, the fighting, the lack of sleep all catch up with you, and you fall to a knee. You try to catch yourself, but gracelessly your head hits the snow. Maybe it's better to let Volka do the talking here. Sensing you're being watched, you leapt to your feet. You reach for Claw and Fang, but they're missing. What's going on now? Easy, Bulwark. No one's trying to harm you. You get to your feet, head pounding. Where are the ravens? I woke you first, he says, but the others need to get up too. I let you sleep as long as I dared, but we're almost out of time. Who are you, and what do you want? My name's Hadder. That won't matter in a few hours. We came from Aker. We're the rear guards of the clan's army. We went to challenge the king in Arborang. Then what do you want from me? Well, I'm no battle leader. I'm just a skirmisher like all the rest, and proud of myself for not running off already, plain and simple. You know how to fight, so tell us what to do and we'll do it. We've got fighters who could use some tips or encouragement. Maybe we could build some stake walls. Up to you, but we don't have much time. Okay, I'm really tired, so why are you asking me all these questions? Oh, there's a marketplace. Stepping out into the cold air refreshes you. You look around, are surprised to see stragglers crossing the bridge. Can't believe it. Old man is back! Can't believe it, can you? One of these days, all of you will realize there's only one thing tougher than an old Varl war leader on a mission. But what thing is that? The ravens around him look tired, but happy to have made it. You grab a handful of snow, squeeze it in your fist. A silent tribute to the ravens who didn't make it back. What a man. What a hell of an old man. Soulless Man, Sunstone, the Eye. I think we've seen all of these before. Renown doesn't get us jack when it comes to food. How are the heroes? I hope everyone is well rested. And amazingly, everybody gets a full heal, probably because of the unforgiving nature of that death march. Well done, Krumer, but you're all the way back up front. There's only one man we let go ahead of Bulwark around here, and that is you. Dripping with points. I could promote him to heck and back. Well, I really think the team did a bang-up job getting us here. Krumer's the man, and by the man, I mean the Varl. Yes, we do. Houses, heroes, volunteers. There's no leave option, it seems. Alright, what do the volunteers have to say for us? The fighters, men and women from Aker and a few other northern towns, watch you as you approach. Show me your shield wall, you bark. Only a few of them move and raise their shields, so you charge at them, sending terrified humans running or skidding. Scared or fey and undisciplined, you shout. Either way, you'll be dead in a false assault. Shield wall. This time everyone locks shields and brace. You still break through, but it's a better effort. Folka and a few other ravens join you. You never had to get us this far, but you did. Time for us to pitch in. Wait, minus 100? Oh, okay, we turned clansmen into fighters. I would have hoped that would be a choice rather than happening, because I believe in a strong economy first. You show the new volunteers how to reinforce a shield wall. After an hour, you tell everyone to rest and get ready for the real fighting. In private, Folk asks, you think this will make a difference? They're making a stand, so it already has. That sounds nice. Sometimes you impress me. Just when I think you hate everything, you say something that shows you haven't given up on all of the rest of us. Sounds like you're getting at something, Folka. Sorry, I'm married to my axes. The shield maiden tightens straps in her armor and glares at us. If you got something to say, say it. We'll be dead soon. We don't have to be. We could leave. Right now. Whatever's after us would roll through here without slowing. We'd be caught in the open. And we can't leave that damn cart here. Well, no, we can't. No, we can't. I gave an oath to... An oath isn't worth all of our lives. That's exactly what an oath is worth. I don't want to die, not yet, and I don't want you to die either. Aww. Talk like this is forbidden in the company, but you turn your head, giving her a moment to collect herself. What would you do if the person you've followed for years was no longer the same? Kill them and take over. You want to try? Come now, we actually like Folka. I'm trying to figure out what's happening to me. This is true. You said yourself we'll be dead soon. What have you come up with? There's a voice in my head growing louder. I've been fighting to keep it quiet. Bellower's voice, probably. He's asleep. I think the arrow keeps him that way. Oh, let's not go and prize that arrow out. Seems dangerous. These dreams are things he's seen. The Valka did something to betray him. They were working with the Sunder? I think so, but this has more to do with Evan. They did something. Something bad. I don't even think Zephyr knows what they did. What does it all mean? It means nothing if we... I don't trust Valka, but that kind of goes without saying. Let's not die here. Now it's if we die here. I thought we were already defeated. I don't give two hoots about the plot, but the writing is top-notch. Remember, writing and plot are very different. If we make it through this, someone in Manahar is going to answer to me. Okay, well, I'm all ready to claim some heads. The immensity of the dredge force standing just across the bridge is both terrifying and wondrous. I also got an achievement for keeping my wits. What was that all about? Bulwark always acts as the ravens expect. Probably got that for acting like Bulwark. Right, there are droning sounds shaking the ground. You wonder if the old ford can withstand it. Fear is strong in the air. You faintly hear some humans running away, but your ravens stand firm against the impossible odds. You grant yourself a moment of pride for that. Suddenly the tall wall of Dredge Warrior begins to move. It's that guy. Him. It seems prudent not to be too tight on my renown right now. So if there's anybody that I can really level up, like Bulwark, now is probably the time to do it. He has tons of willpower, so it's probably good to be able to expend that. Folka could always do with more health. Sharp-tongued old man could do with being able to break more armor. Spar. Jake, this fight is considered very hard, just so you know not to hold back. I see. I see. Having Bulwark able to hit a bit harder would probably be pretty good, since he is missing 2 of his health. I don't really use him for breaking, but it's good when he goes up and breaks and then follows up, so I could promote him twice. Old man, on the other hand, well, he's kind of tapped out and all that, all the base stuff there. Folka's got a lot of what she has going for her right there in her shield. Spar. I really don't think there's... if I upgraded Spar, he could break shields, which is a very useful thing for anybody to be able to do. I really shouldn't have Ollie, but whatever. He breaks shields and then follows up with good axe throws. I'm tempted to either do 2 on Bulwark or 1 on Bulwark and 1 on Spar. If I did 2 on Bulwark, I'd get him up with strength and up with armor break, so he can do a regular armor break and follow it up with a really good attack. That's probably the smarter thing to do. Oh, we also get Bear Rage. The Berserker whips himself into a fury, terrifying nearby enemies and sending them fleeing. Affected enemies are so shaken they suffer a penalty to their defense for 1 turn. Berserkers also counter-attack any blows from enemies brave enough to strike him. Well, that sounds pretty good. Let's take it, and I get that attack, and probably also get the armor break. You would want to promote Zephyr to 6, or the last fight will be hard. But I hate Zephyr. Like, I really hate Zephyr. So let's just take the hard part. So the other promotion is 15. You won't hate her second ability. Now listen, Sir Athel, I've tolerated this kind of talk until now, but I won't have any more of it. The Menders are not to be trusted. I hate them and their ilk. The only one I was able to tolerate was Shaggy. And now he's taken away from me like everything I've ever loved. So, which old man do we prefer? Bulwark or Spar? Spar gets a second ability, and that was the buffing up one, right? You know, it might be good to see that one in action. Alright. Don't make me regret this. Alright, let's have that. Buffing Ollie is incredibly powerful. Well, too bad he's already... Oh, his second ability. Run through. Selects a target, runs through. Okay, or you could do Bloody Flail, which is great. Or Stone Wall, which is really great. Too bad we can't afford it. Now let's go. Oh, you mean buffing Ollie with Spar's ability? Yeah, just imagine the... There are a lot of them. And the ground seems awfully cracked. Doesn't look so cracked that we can't walk across it, but hey-ho. Is that Nichols? But he's dead. No, you're just drunk, Ollie. Don't be fooled. That isn't Nichols, but Eyeless. Oh, yeah. Oh, fun times. It's bloody Eyeless again. You know, really, the good money is on the dredge side. Why did we not destroy the bridge so that they would have a horrific penalty? We could lob axes at them as they come across. Are those Varl with us as well? I guess there are ravens. Interesting. Okay, I should think about this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are a lot of them, sire. It's probably worth leaving Nichols alive. Well, as alive as he can be, otherwise he's just going to transfer over to others. I've forgotten how he works. You're the only one that really delivers much of a blow, so I could have Old Man come along and do nasty things to you. Or I could hold back and let them come to me. Might open up some opportunities. I don't have great morale, which kind of blows. I don't like this. I mean, there is a lot to not like here. That is a scary and off-putting sound. Feeling confident, Jake? I'm always confident. The question is should I be confident in what we see here? There's just too much unknown, but at least there aren't those tentacled things this time. Alright, perhaps what should be done is thus. Get you in there for the extra armor, but we hold out until they come to us. You can even shield wall and increase armor like so. We'll keep you back since there's no reason for you to be elsewhere. But we can have it like so. We have them come to us, and as soon as they're in a good range, we kind of unload on them. Ollie's got the range, so he should be alright on things. You've got the armor up front, and you can have us share all that. I'll have you be a bit closer. Alright. I should really just settle back with this. Unless I want to forge ahead on somebody. Could that be useful? Depends on how they're going to have their attacks. Hopefully you walk close enough for me to come and ruin your day. But I think I'd rather have Folk get in with an early enough thing that she tanks all the hits. Oh, I had those tentacle things if I just read what their abilities do. I'm thinking of forging ahead, but I can't imagine who I would do it to. I mean, Nichols is going to go, then you're going to go, and then you'll be able to do your I will protect everybody. So let's just... I'm not sure if that did anything for anybody, friend. Let's not go charging in recklessly. Have them come to us. This is a defense, remember that. There's probably not even much point in you doing your shielding attack. I don't think they even have range to hit us from there. So if we just sit back and let them come to us, we don't need to be the ones that charge in. Then again, you are able to get over there. So actually, if I ran out to here with you, you could go in and clobber him. But maybe that makes even less sense than I'm giving it credit for. So let's just take it easy. Tale worth telling. Not yet. Jake, did you know there's an Ocarina of Time randomizer? You might want to give it a shot if you're feeling brave. I actually tried to get it running, but I failed. It did not want to work with Project 64. Speaking of, the weekly one-shot tomorrow is going to be Ocarina of Time. I wasn't really coming up with a good challenge for it. I wanted to beat the whole game, though. But somebody came up with a time requirement that was to beat Dr. Nitro's time. So I'm going to go for that. Okay, I can charge on in with you, and you will be able to come in and shield maiden us on the way. So I'm going to say, this has been a nice break, but we are going to charge forward and possibly keep formation. Because I can stay out of your range and out of your range. You're not even a slinger. I could ruin your health or ruin your armor, and I think I'd rather ruin your health just to leave you gimped. But you have 7. Who was I clicking on that had 6 armor break? Oh, old man has 6 armor break. Well then. Hope you enjoy being gimped. If we hit them with an armor break, it would really chain reaction. Oh, there are blocks. There are rocks and things in the way. That blows. Which means I wouldn't be able to do exactly what I wanted to do. And you'd run the risk of smashing him. So what do? Do we just charge on in? I say yes. Yes, we do. Despite just saying that I was going to not do that. You know, it's good to have a plan, but when the plan goes awry, be ready to change that plan. Yeah, that leaves you gimped, which is good-ish, but you still have too much armor break. Get out of here. Worthless cur. It's still probably good for you to charge in and hold this line. Especially since he's going to do something. Glad I didn't take down armor, because then you'd just mend that armor. I don't think we'll need a big champion here, so I'm just going to go for... I mean, look at them, they don't have the ability to break our armor. Then again, is that armor temporary? It means that if they do try to break it, I only lost temporary armor. Maybe, I mean, I can't be sure of that. What was even that? Right. Righty-o. Where would I even want you other than right next to your friendly fellow old man? This is amazing. This blocks you from even getting here. I could just throw axes at you till the cows come home. Is there a tale worth telling? I don't know, unless it's for you, but we don't have enemies like that, so just chill out a bit. Okay, now I'm not sure if you can actually walk along there. Let's see. Hard to tell if there's anything blocking movement there. Ah, well, whatever. Ollie, when you throw axes, does the impact cause a splash? I don't know. But if it does splash from you... +3 armor damage to dredge. Or 3 or more armor damage to dredge. Cause 1 armor chain to all adjacent dredge. That would be these two. That would be pretty useful. And you can do that, so let's do that. But I'd rather have you here so you give extra armor to these guys. But then you can't throw it. Let's just take it. That guy doesn't deserve all that armor anyway. Nice. Oh, that position is great if I get Old Man out of there. Then they can come running into it. Is he really going to summon extra help? That might be good. If there are tons of them, then I can do a lot of pain to them. It's kind of good to leave him alive, I dare say. Yeah, if I kill you, he's just going to go into another. But I would have a great tale told about me. Yeah, him replenishing armor is like a wasted turn. I don't mind it. A very hard fight, I was told. Right, I need to get relatively away from those. Who's going to be the one that detonates it? That would be not you, but somebody after you. Don't want to be next to those when they pop. But how can I resist an Omnislash that slaughters so many? God, I would eat a lot of damage on those things. That's too dangerous. I forget, does it explode and spread? Trying to remember. It explodes out and hits adjacent ones as well? Maybe this will tell. Bombs are thrown exploding in a 5-tile area. Okay, and given how big I am, that would be huge, so I could maybe take a little bit of it, but why take any of it if I don't have to? Damn it, I really don't want to waste Old Man's turn because he's really, really strong, but I also don't want to eat all that damage. This is really difficult. Especially since if I stand there, I could Omnislash all of these guys for 10, 5, and 7. That would be a whole bunch of killing. Is it really worth wasting a turn if you're doing something that avoids a lot of damage? This is going to hurt him so much. But if we make the effort to kill the guy that set this up... Oh, there we go. See what happens. Todium! He's gonna eat how much? 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he's gonna die. Unless I... What the hell is that? Oh yeah, it's old Ogly Dogley. It's one of these guys that set that thing down. But which one? I don't know now. And it doesn't show who's going to shatter them. Don't think I have a good way of getting to them. Nor do I want them getting any free turns here. 18 strength's a little terrifying. Wonder what he's going to do to me. Perhaps I should stay out of his range, all things considered. Yeah, I'm thinking that's a clever thing to do. Ollie can one-shot Eyeless with Tale Worth Telling, and he has multi-attack. 18 against 13, but that 20 armor is dangerous. Oh yeah, there is Bear Rage, but that's all adjacent enemies, of which I have none right now. Well now. Hang on, what if I gave him tale worth telling after he takes all this damage? How about that? Didn't think of that, did we? Aha, it was all part of the plan so that I can omnis slash my way through these guys with impunity. Or maybe, just maybe, you can actually take the damage for him? I don't know if that's possible. Let's try it out. I'm just trying things out on this supposedly difficult battle. He might take a lot here. Let's just see how it goes down. I think I'll move you here so you're really central to people that might get kills. And let's see how much this tale's worth telling. If he takes colossal damage, we'll see about that. You still haven't taken your turn, but I should probably mince these fellows here first. Don't like you existing. Then again, I could just give you... I could just leave you gimped, which seems fine by me. Yeah, you better run away. What'll it be? That's not much. At all. Oh. Sunstrike, Tilworth. There's a lot of bad things happening for you, but not a lot of bad things happening for good old Ollie here. What's he gonna do? He has to move around a lot to get anything done, but he certainly could get it done. Right there, he could take this 9 strength guy out in one shot, and I think he will, because that'll be a tale for everyone to hear. Okay, I was hoping that would hurt a lot more than it did, but it didn't. Huh. I'm almost disappointed, actually. You're gimped. You need to go, though. Oh, right, I couldn't use more if I wanted to. Ooh. It's painful for old man. Your turn is next, but you're not in range of anybody, as long as you can't attack diagonally. It's probably better if you just rest up right now. There's nothing better for you to do. Unless you can move... No, that's too dangerous for you. Well, at least move over here for now. Didn't I move you back? What's even going on here? What'll it be? Reviving the dead and doing absolutely nothing, followed by absolutely something. It's alright, he can take it. He was born to take it. Isn't it a bad idea to get you out of there, though? Right. Still not made of fire here. Let's try and break through some of that armor. I don't need to champion further. I just need to break my foes and have that break spread. Slinger can do nothing. Oh, except for break 4 armor. Jeez. Consider who goes next. It's another Slinger who is terrible at everything. So I should have you in position that you can exalt people as usual. But also such that you break some bloomin' armor. Good, keep the armor breaking. That would have been a great Omnis Slash for Old Man, but his turn is too far away, and I want to hear some tales. So let's start with you right next to him. Give some armor to both these folks. And... yeah, it's got to be that one. Damn right it was a good kill. Drunken Ollie's doing his best here. What do they have against poor old man here? Don't like these guys, but Shouldn't I... Would I not be much better off getting here and taking you out? I think I would. Even though you just had your turn. Sing us a tale, old man. Warning, Jake, this battle is very hard. Sounds like somebody who sold out to menders when they could have had an army consisting only of old men. I hope you feel ashamed of yourself for this. I feel ashamed on your behalf. Just, I mean, what can you even do? Roll up the side here? That blocks too much movement. Oh dear God. A one and a done. Let's get the pillage before we start taking you out, but let's also be in range, if we can, of old man's tail. What'll it be, Eyeless? Picking on an old man. You'll find the old man picks back. What a joke. Alright. All glory to those that managed to get the final kill on you, and we'll be able to have a good run through with you. Excellent. Clear the path for old man. He's pretty angry here. Oh me, oh my. What a shame. I was thinking that the oldest man could... Hang on. Hang on. We're not done here, Eyeless. We are far from done here. I take 2, that gives you 6. 6 on 13. Blink, blink. We're not done yet with you. Eyeless, let me tell you this. You're nae half the man your mother is. He's just so angry. How can one man be so angry? Alright, rest easy, folks. Except, I think it's time for old man to forge ahead. Giving him a second insult to throw at Eyeless, but this insult will be his last. Die. Die. Eyeless falls to the ground. Suddenly the chaotic sounds of battle quieten. The surrounding dredge lower their weapons in shock. A group of dredge guards break through the crowd and begin lifting Eyeless's body. Then you see her arm move. The Sunder is still alive. It's time to change that. There is a chance to finish Eyeless if you and a few of the others are willing to risk charging the dredge. There's no telling what will happen if she's allowed to recover, but you feel a pang of sadness at the thought of killing her. I think today we kill a Sunder. Alright, Sir Athel's just trying to warn me here. No, we kill asunder. The ravens wipe their blades on their tunics and once again ready their throaty chanting. Thrilled, they run with you towards the body of Eyeless. It's time for you to die. What is this? Gloom Warden covers the dredge. Ah, that hurt me before. That hurt me bad. Eyeless's body. Kill her before she revives. But we're still on this side! Ah, jeez. How do I know when it revives? Well, I've got a little choice but to charge in here. How am I even meant to get over to it in time? Well, by charging in, of course. 16 attacks, a lot of attack. Maybe I shouldn't be so... oh well. If I get over there, I can start hurting it, which is probably a good start. This is very dangerous, but we're doing it anyway. Are they trying to revive it with that? Damn it, Ollie's my last chance here, he better get there. Ollie, this is all on you. Hell yes. Once again, the old men reign supreme. Tempered by blood and pain. Soviet says that was flawless. For you, flawless. For the old men army, just another day. We just killed a Feyn Sunder, Folka says. You know it had to be done, but you find yourself unable to speak. Are you crying? You shake your head, trying to clear your thoughts, but the scared faces of so many dredge left on the battlefield pull at you. Your mind fills with images of Evand on the tower, of dredge twisting, warping in darkness, shaking, slobbering, roaring. You fight to regain control of your mind. Shoveling snow was harder than this. Yes, it was. The dredge begin moving south along the river, not as an army, but as people fleeing danger. Many of them start crossing the old ford bridge. Bolverk, take the cart, get to Manahar. We'll hold them here as long as we can. The Shield Maiden's voice clears your head for a moment. You see her turning proudly, commanding ravens into a formation, and Gun Murder leading it. Oh, yeah, no, Gun Murder's off to Arbarang. Couldn't he have just, you know, died? We'll be alright. Go. Bolverk, says the untrustworthy Valka. We must leave now. The Valka, their meddling caused this. All of it. You rub at a pain in your chest. Zephyr flinches at the look in your eyes, but you forget her and begin marching towards Manahar, towards vengeance. Brothers fight and skinship stay. Ooh. It's not going to be peace and quiet when we hit Arbarang, is it? And we don't have Ivor either. Is this moving? That was a good fight. That was a good bunch of fights. I loved that death march. Couldn't we have a lot more of that? Seems like everyone's headed for the capital these days, the small village baker says. I figure it's just as well to stay put. We've got enough around here to survive, even with a king cutting off trade. You're testing your bowstring and only half listening to the man when Hakon walks up. The baker, unaccustomed to Varl, falls quiet. What's up, Hakon? I suppose you're the new Ivor. Capital's only a few days away now. I know I'd like to believe we'll make it with any more problems, but no. Hasn't been our luck. No sense thinking things will change now. I wonder what the old kings like Throster and Skymer would do in my place. They probably wouldn't talk with a human. You're right, we'd be at war. The thought of fighting Hakon and his Varl make you shiver. It seems like they were better prepared to lead our kind than I am. Yes, Hakon became king of the Varl after the last king, well, was relieved of life. Actually, he's not looking too shabby as Rook. I feel like he was a little more unkempt previously. Is that not right, Rook? It's just old Skald songs making it seem that way. Just keep them alive. No matter what happens in Arborine, protect your people. Let's get what we need and going. That sounds encouraging. Almost too encouraging. I have to remember that our heroes here, we've just lost our Steamstress and Ivor. We still got Mowgli, and Mowgli's pretty good at what he does, which is charging in there and taking a beating. And I guess with Trygve and Luden by my sides, we have some... Yeah, it's not raw damage dealing, it's odd damage dealing. It means we actually don't have a damage dealer. I might have to... Oh, Gunnulf! How could I forget about Gunnulf? Didn't I pull him off the front lines for a while? I think I did. Well, Gunnulf, you're reinstated. You have 2 arms, that makes you 4/5 of an Ivor. And I guess Hakon can be brought back, because I do need a damage dealer. But all this is a concern for future, Jake. That was an amazing chapter. I loved it. I would hope that all chapters are just more of that. We're going to call it there for today. I'll be back with more Bana Saga on Wednesday at the usual strategy time. And tomorrow we'll be running a weekly one-shot of Ocarina of Time. I'm probably going to hate it, but I want to give it a chance. And I want to be on a Nintendo 64 bender. So that'll be at 10 in the morning, which is a number of hours from now. Probably 13. So cheers for joining, and until then, cheerio.